There is the price that brought you in. Over here, I'm going to give you a couple choices. Okay, you can put nothing down if you want to. Okay, we're going to do it your way in the end anyway. But if you put $5,000 down, you reduce the number of finance charges, you pay it off quicker, you trade sooner, and you save yourself a ton of money in finance charges. Okay? Short term, long term. Short term, again, you save money because you're paying fewer finance charges. You trade it sooner if you so desire. You pay it off faster. Long term, it's more comfortable because the payment goes down. It's also more flexible. You can pay this off early, Jameson, without fear of prepayment penalty. Just do it in your own time frame. Get all the same benefits I talked to you about right here. So do me a favor, put a check mark by the payment. Well, let's do first things first. You want to put down 0 or 5,000?
I like to put down 0, but I'd like to have that 0 down with a 620 payment.
Yeah, well, and I would like to be an astronaut, but I'm not, okay? Look, this is pure mathematics here, okay? There's no mystery to it. The more money you put down, the smaller the balance to finance, the lower the payment. The less money you put down, the larger the balance to finance, the higher the payment. So you tell me which one works best for you, 0 down or 5 grand?
0 down works best for me, but knowing that's a 2020 Chevrolet Silverado with 40,000 miles, and what it originally cost, by the time I finance it, I'm going to have bought 2 brand new trucks. I just don't think that's going to be a good deal on that.
Well, Jameson, the term of the loan is completely up to you. Okay, we can shorten the term. That's not a problem at all. We can dramatically reduce the finance charges. Okay, that's completely up to you. Again, this is basic math right here. Okay, now let's say that you choose this payment right here. You don't want to pay $706 to $726, right?
That's correct.
Okay, what I'm about to show you now, not 1% of the salespeople in this country know. Okay, you're about to learn it. Look, let's say the payment turned out to be $726. You don't want to pay that, do you?
Nope.
Don't blame you. Okay, now please recognize this. Interest rates are at 22-year highs right now. Okay, I can't fix that. You can't fix that either. And the prices of vehicles are at all-time highs, both new and used. Mm-hmm. And there's a silver lining there too. This truck is not going to depreciate like it used to. It's going to depreciate much slower. So when you go to trade or sell it, you're going to get more for it. However, let's get back to the payment. This is what you don't want to pay. Look, everybody knows trucks depreciate. Again, just not as fast as they used to. But here's what everybody doesn't know. There's a savings element to every payment you make. As a matter of fact, I can state this categorically, you're not going to pay $726 a month to drive this truck. You'll pay that to own it, but you'll pay significantly less to drive it. Has anyone ever showed you this?
No.
Okay, here's what you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to write a check for $726. You don't want to make it out to a lender. You don't want to sign it. You don't want to send it to the lender. I get it. I don't blame you. This makes you a perfectly normal human being. But let me ask you a question. When you make that 84th payment, okay, what comes back to you in the mail?
The title.
It's a free and clear title, okay? It's got one name on it. It's got your name. Now the question I've got for you, okay? This is a $36,000 vehicle. If you drive this truck, excuse me, if you drive this truck like you intend on driving it, what do you think that truck will be worth the day you make that 84th payment?
When I get done paying it in 84 months, and it's got 40,000 miles on it, it's going to have about 130,000 miles, so it's only going to be worth about 15 to 20,000. More likely, it's going to be worth 15,000.
Let's split the difference. Say 17.5?
17.5. So,
think about this. You've made the last payment. Now you've got no payments at all. You got a piece of paper that's worth $17,500. Mm-hmm. Got the phone there?
Yes.
Open up your calculator.
All right.
Put in $17,500 and divide it by 84.
Okay, that's 208.33.
You know what the 208 represents, Jameson?
Monthly payment back to me?
Every time you stroke a check for $726, metaphorically speaking, $208 of that is flowing straight back to your title. So 726 minus 208 is, Jameson, you're going to be paying $518 a month to drive that truck. Now I need your okay right there.